Folks, I'm afraid Joe Rogan, he's about to pop off, okay? Activated what? 1 brain cell as opposed to 0 that he normally competes with?
Joe Rogan activated.
One time ever in our lives where we're supposed to trust the pharmaceutical companies. All of our lives. It's like the pharmaceutical company.
Why? Wait, what? Dog, you don't trust the profit motive, but like you trust the pharmaceutical companies to, at the very least, make medicine that works. What the fuck? Wait, I don't understand. No, this is not the one time that you trust modern medicine, Joe Rogan. What the fuck kind of caveman baboon shit is this, bro? No, this is not the one time, dude. No, you should trust modern medicine, dog. Trust modern medicine, bro. Straight up. Okay?
These are a bunch of money-hungry monsters who don't give a fuck about you, and they're just concerned about making profits. Now
it's a fact.
Like, that was
and they've been in
then.
trouble with the law for decades.
That was then.
Yeah.
That's still true. That's still fucking true, man. That didn't change. Oh, my Lord.
That was not during the pandemic.
Now we're supposed to not ask any questions and be involved with it.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to promote healthy lifestyles as an alternative to this. And you're not even supposed to consider...
Literally none of this is true. No one is like, dog, you really should be unhealthy, but take this vaccine. No one is saying this. Who the fuck is like, actually, you should be unhealthy? Please, be unhealthy. I want you to be unhealthy, but at least take the vaccine. Like, no, motherfucker. Everyone thinks you should still promote a healthy lifestyle and live a healthy lifestyle. Okay? Just, you know, take the vaccine also on top of that for actual protection.
To the fact that
Greek God X says Joe is right here. Okay, Greek.
Most people that are fat and unhealthy, listen, man, you are fucked no matter what. You're fucked no matter what. Because even if...
Okay. Again, the majority of Americans, okay? I've been saying this for years now, but the majority of Americans are fat and unhealthy, okay? So we cannot make decisions, the royal we, or rather people who work in public health cannot make decisions for a fantasy group of individuals, okay? You don't declare public health policies off of like, off of a country that doesn't exist. You can't make public health policies off of, you know, a bunch of sexy fucking 6'4" Greek gods, okay? That's not who we are. We're fucking fat. We got heart disease, okay? We got comorbidities. You can't fucking design public policy off of like some other population. You have to design it off of our population. So Joe being like, dog, Americans are just like fucking fat, dude. So like, you know, just be healthy, dog. Like, what the fuck? Ugh. Like, that's such an idiotic fucking take. Yes, dude, be healthy, obviously, but also take the fucking vaccine so you don't die.
If you don't get COVID, you're going to have a heart attack, okay? Yeah. You're not going to make it anyway. Like, I don't know what you're saying about, you know, like, we're in danger and you're not. Like, bitch, please.
Yeah. Dude, you literally have pumped your body full of HGH. Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God. And I have no problem with PEDs. Y'all know this, okay? Respect.
Hey, Hasan.
I do not have a personal problem with performance-enhancing drugs.
Because I tested positive for COVID a day
okay?
before
I don't care. I don't even care if he's taking fucking HGH and, like, shaving 10 years off of his life. Okay? That's fine. That's his own prerogative. You know, he wants to look like a Ninja Turtle. That's okay. But, like, this idea that fucking the Onnit supplement guy who sells you nootropics and, like, dick pills and shit is telling you that, like, that, you know, just be healthy, dude. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. This is not about, like, you know, changing your life overnight. You know, you got to get the vaccine first so you don't fucking die of COVID. Then you can change your life.
Supports this.
Bitch, please. You can't, like, exonerate yourself from decades of being a slob and being...
What is the argument here? If you're a slob for decades, then die? Like, what is the argument?
15 months, but you have been a little light in the dark. Thanks, HasanAbi.
What is it? Like, well, you were a slob, so you fucking deserve to die? Like, what I don't understand. What is the take here? Like, Yeah, we're all fucking slobs. Americans are fucking fat, okay? They're slobs. Their diet sucks ass. So what's up? Should they not get fucking vaccinated? Do you think your dumbass audience is not comprised of the same kind of idiotic, baboon-brained, fat dickheads who are literally fucking immunocompromised or rather have comorbidities that are now listening to you and thinking, no, I'm healthy too. I'm just like Joe Rogan. Like, they're gonna fucking die, dude. They're gonna die, dumbass. Good job. It's the classic fucking moronic take when you see like a hog who's very clearly sick and very clearly not in good shape or young go, my friend died of COVID, but I'm not gonna die. I'm different. Like I'm way healthier than he is. It's like, no, motherfucker, you literally look the same. From behind, I would think you are your friend, but your friend is dead. And you're over here being like, yeah, no, I'll be good. I'll take it on the chin, brother. You're not built differently at all.
A person who has no consideration about their health and about their obesity and about the kind of food they put in their body and their lack of vitamins and exercise, and all of a sudden you're health righteous. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's been my
Dude, he's literally saying if you're fat, you deserve to die. Like, what the fuck? This is insane, bro. He's just like, if you're fat, you're not allowed to make, like, if you're fat, like, you don't care about your body, so fuck you. Don't tell me that I shouldn't get the vaccine. It's like,
sorry, super late.
That's awesome. And the dumbass hogs are like, yeah, that's right, brother. Joe really popped off on this. It's like, Hank, have you looked at yourself? He's talking about you, man. You're not treating your body like a temple, bro. You're eating Jack in the Box every night. Okay? And neither is Joe, by the way. That's the funny part. It's like, what? You think Joe Rogan is treating his body like a temple? You fucking taking HGH and shit? Like, get the fuck out of here. He literally has bubble gut as a consequence of his fucking steroid abuse, and he's over here like, oh, my body's a temple. I'm doing such a good job. Like, really, dude? You're really that healthy? How about your enlarged heart that's gonna cause you fucking major problems in the next 5 to 10 years as a consequence of your fucking HGH usage? Come on, dude.
Thanks for giving me hope, Has.
My whole life. That's my whole life is about being healthy. I've been healthy forever. I haven't been sick in 11 fucking years. I got sick.
Okay. Yeah, cue Joe Rogan talking about how he got COVID and he's throwing the kitchen sink. Hold on. Does anyone have it? Oh, here.
One year hassle.
One of the world's highest.
Turns out I got COVID. So we immediately threw the kitchen sink at it. All kinds of meds, monoclonal antibodies.
Oh, I don't get it. You're a healthy guy. What? Like, you're a healthy guy. What do you mean you threw the kitchen sink at it? You pussy? Well, I don't understand. Why you look so gray, homie?
Ivermectin, Z-Pack, prednisone, everything.
I don't understand. You just like...
Love you gesture.
Why did you throw the kitchen sink at it then? You're healthy. What happened? It's like, it doesn't make sense. So you were afraid. Texas Thick, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. And like, the best part of this, and Dono, Dragon Llama 12 donated $5 and said this. They can't convince people to get a shot, but somehow they're going to get people to change their entire diet and exercise. Same people that won't get vaxxed think pizza is a vegetable. Exactly. Like, oh, dude, like, don't take this vaccine, but like change your entire diet immediately. Change your fucking lifestyle immediately. I, the guy who takes
Just logged on.
I, the guy who takes fucking HGH, am telling you to treat your body like a temple, which you should. Okay? You should. I am the peak of, you know, treating my body like a temple. And sometimes the temple, you know, you're doing renovations on the temple and it pops off a little bit. Look at them goddamn nipples, bro. That doesn't tell you something's off. If you got nipples popping out like that, if your titties, okay, if your nipples can cut through most t-shirts that you're wearing, okay, you got something different going on. Like, you got to change the cocktail, okay? Sometimes the temple can have foundation issues. That's not HGH, that's pasta gut. Shut the fuck up, dumbass. Pasta doesn't form on one side of your gut. It's so stupid. Don't be like More Plates, More Dates, who like cucked himself to Joe Rogan when he was like, yeah, I just had a lot of pasta that day. After doing an entire fucking 30-minute video on like how he has bubble gut, he turned around and he was like, yeah, you must have had some pasta. What about those nipples, dude? Are those pasta nips?
Sick one time and it was with COVID, and it was only for a couple of days. And you're telling me that you're the one who's doing the right thing and the smart thing, and you're...
Who is he talking to? Who's he talking to? Like, who's the guy? Okay. Who is this guy who's like fat in his mind and is like, you're so unhealthy and you should get the vaccine? It's like, if anything, those Americans that are overweight that have gotten the vaccine are taking the necessary precautions. There's obviously more that they should do, right? There's obviously more that they should do. But like, what is this argument? Like, if anything, they're telling other fat Americans to also get the vaccine. Rigatoni nips. Because me not having a vaccine affects other people? I mean, it does. You not having a vaccine absolutely does affect other people. I don't know why it's so... I mean, I do know why. Hyper-individualism is the reason why it's incredibly difficult for Americans to comprehend a world beyond like their immediate noses. Okay? But yes, you not getting a vaccine affects other people in multiple different ways. One, increases the likelihood that you can catch the virus and have it mutate in your body. Two, just increases the likelihood that you can get the virus in general. Three, increases the likelihood that you're going to go to the hospital. Okay? If you do end up getting COVID. And stress the hospital capacities that are already exhausted.
8 months getting ready for the brain rot hassle.
And take up a bed from someone else that would need it for other reasons that you would go to the ER. Those are incredibly significant reasons as to why you should get the vaccine.
They can't convince people to get a shot, but somehow they're gonna get people to change their entire diet and exercise. Same people that won't get vaxxed think
75% overweight hospitalizations. First of all, I don't even know if that's real or not, because I don't know if hospitals actually track that. But what's even funnier is you're literally proving my point. Even if that data is real and 75% of the people that are hospitalized are overweight, you're proving my point, because 92% of people that are hospitalized are unvaccinated. You fucking idiot. So even in the fucking fake data that you threw out there, you're still wrong. You got owned. You fucking dumbass. Also, 74% of Americans are overweight, so there's that too, but you know. Hey, Mad Max, thank you for the 5 get the subs.
Joe Rogan is legit such a loser.
No, it could be 75% overweight. It just doesn't matter. Most of the cases of COVID are fake stats, though. Greek, I'm going to let you know that, like, you know, your privilege as a streamer, it doesn't allow you to just, like, spread COVID misinformation in this chat so you can fucking go back and complain about it on your own stream now that you decided to stream again because, you know, maybe you want to make some money in the meantime. I'm going to let you know that you are teetering on the edge of a ban. Okay? I will ban you. I'm sure that you can farm some more drama as a consequence of that. Like I said, idiots need a place to go to as well. Okay? I know idiots need a place to go to. And you can be that safe harbor for all of those idiots that I already have banned here. But, you know, you're aching for one right now. COVID stats are fake, he said. My man, it hasn't even read up on the new talking points, dude. Are you so silly and so stupid that you didn't fucking read up on the new talking points? That was the 2020 talking point. Oh, the COVID stats are fake. Yeah, except they weren't fake because there is a neat little extra 600,000 deaths that occurred in comparison to prior years. So where did those extra deaths come from? Were people just being murdered in hospitals? Anyway. I'm an idiot. I don't believe I am smarter than a scientist, okay? That's the main difference here. You're 100% going to get canceled by TikTok's numbers for saying fat people should do more for their health. I don't give a fuck. If it's true, it's literally true. Except Joe Rogan is not fat, but he's also still deeply fucking unhealthy. So, you know, maybe I'll get canceled by the Joe Rogan fan base too. I get tired of people putting others down like Joe Rogan just because he wants to express different views. The CDC released their research. They wouldn't have to speculate. I mean, if someone is near death and the last thing to finish them is COVID, they just call it a COVID death, even though it's not the main cause. Yeah, that's the reason 600 extra thousand people died because they were just going to die. They were near death. 800,000 now over the course of COVID. They were all just near death. So what happened? You're still doing that same thing. Again, by the way, there's a 2019 or 2020
Joe
meme.
Rogan is the ESPN
Incredibly easy to fucking disprove by just looking at the death toll, the death number overall. For the record. No, fatness doesn't always equal unhealthiness, okay? Mayo, thank you for the 5 get the subs. Okay. So, when you look at the mortality numbers, and this is like really fucking easy to disprove. This is like the easiest way to disprove, and yet people still Spragger, thank you for the 5 get the subs. People loved having to talk about this shit all the time about how COVID numbers were fake, COVID numbers were fake, COVID numbers were fake. People were actually adding. People were adding, you know, extra fatalities or whatever the fuck. Joe Rogan is his generation Steven Seagal. He thinks he's some kind of Western yogi pro tag. He's just cringe as fuck. Yeah. By the way, Spragger, thank you for the 5 get the subs as well. Okay. a couple things. One, if you have a comorbidity and you get COVID and you die, obviously that's because of the COVID. You can't just say, oh, this person had a comorbidity and they died. They died because of COVID. Because if they didn't have COVID, then they wouldn't have fucking died from that comorbidity. So that's number one. Number two, if people were greatly writing in all these, if people were just like fucking writing deaths that happen under natural circumstances and claiming it was a COVID death, then you wouldn't have excess mortality. Excess mortality is what you have as an extra death that you normally would not have had in that fucking year. Okay? So the way to figure out excess mortality is by looking at prior data from previous fucking years. Okay? And when you look at the excess mortality in 2020, there is a perfectly lined up number of fatalities that occurred in 2020 that are more than the prior year. So if COVID had never happened in 2020, the number of deaths would have grown by a certain percentage, obviously, because we have a higher population, all that sort of stuff. But ultimately, we would still have a consistent number of mortality or deaths in America. Okay? But the excess mortality in 2020 lines up almost perfectly with the number of COVID deaths. What that means is if it wasn't for COVID, something else killed them. What killed all of these people? And not a single Republican has been able to come up with a good response to this. They try to say it's traffic accidents. They try to say all this other shit. But not a single person has been able to come up with a very real reason for why there are 600,000 excess deaths. You can't say vaccines because 600,000 of them happened before, or less than 600,000, but like 400, 500,000 of them happened before the vaccines came out. And if that's the case, why did the excess mortalities also happen in other countries as well? Is the entire planet, the scientific community across the board in every country in on the conspiracy? Why are they all logging in additional deaths? How do you organize millions, hundreds of millions of healthcare professionals to work side by side towards a certain goal? How do you do all of that? These are conspiracies that you can't really put together and craft without offering an example as to how it's being done. Okay? Yeah, this is it. This is the perfect fucking representation of excess deaths that line up perfectly with COVID fatalities. My mom had stage 4 pancreatic cancer and died of liver failure. Her death was ruled a cancer death because cancer caused her liver to fail. Same logic for COVID deaths. Greek is a fucking shithead. Yeah, it's just like, there's a difference here. The point is, even if you're unhealthy, you don't deserve to die. Nobody deserves to die. If you're unhealthy and you get COVID and die, you can't just turn around and be like, well, you were unhealthy, GG's. That's fucking idiotic. Or maybe you can say that as a dumbass podcast host, but the government certainly can't say that. Okay? Government is not supposed to say that.
You're the one who's healthy. Get the fuck out of here. That's straight nonsense. And you got to confront those people on it.
Yeah.
Because they run around all self-righteous. Like, I got the shot. You're going to be in trouble if you get the COVID. Like, bitch, you're going to get COVID even after you get the shot.
And they are.
They're getting it like crazy.
Funny,
like my friend who got boosted. Fucking boosted.
Dog, okay, but like, luckily they are able to avoid some of the worst. Luckily, they don't have to throw the kitchen sink at COVID because they got fucking boosted.
Double vaccinated, boosted 2 months ago, COVID.
And crazy sick from COVID. Not only
Not
got it, but
good.
like crazy sick.
Yeah, not good.
Which
Feels like
that's-
shit.
You have absolutely no answer, no solution to Joe Rogan's fucking psychotic conspiracies because, like, he always has a guy. He always has a friend. Buddy of mine got boosted. He got vaccinated. He got boosted. He got COVID. He's dying now. He's dying. Did he go to the hospital, Joe? No? Then guess what? Literally, you straight up. The argument is, if he hadn't gotten fucking boosted, he probably would have died then, okay? Given the viral load that he probably took. If your friend wasn't boosted and vaccinated, there's a very high likelihood that he'd be fucking dead. So shut the fuck up. God damn, dude. By the way, he's trying to stunlock you. He types in chat, then leaves stream, and then comes back. Who? Who Omega lol? Yeah, who Omega lol is right. Okay. Anti-vax think their immune system is going to stop them from dying. Go see if their immune system works versus AIDS or Ebola. Yeah, dude. What do you think the average IQ of anti-vaxxers is? I don't know what the average IQ of anti-vaxxers is, but I do know that statistically speaking, their IQ points do diminish after getting COVID. So they should probably, you know, try to avoid it. They do lose IQ points from getting COVID. I don't know. I would try to the best of my ability, avoid getting COVID. Joe and Tim disagree on whether Elon Musk likes getting online attention. Oh my God, dude. Of course he does. How are you going to fucking say he doesn't?
Shame Elon for living in a nice house that's not even his. Have you seen this article?
Yeah, I mean, it's silly, but I think Elon doesn't he like this?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't like this?
I was texting with him about this.
Doesn't he go on Twitter all the time for this reason?
Well, he likes to fuck with people.
I think he likes this.
In that way, but he...
And the house is not that nice, by the way. With all due respect. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, here's the thing. He could buy 150 of those. Elon
Perhaps.
Musk says he lives in a $50,000 tiny house. Is he actually living at his friend's Austin mansion?
Bro, who cares what kind of fucking house he lives in? Only idiots literally look to the fucking size of your house to be like, you're a bad person or you're a good fucking person. That's idiotic, okay? He's still the world's wealthiest person. He's a fucking billionaire as a consequence of straight up exploiting his fucking workforce. Oh my Lord, he's literally an anti-unionization dickhead. It makes me so fucking angry that people are still like, oh, he lives in a $50,000 house. And by the way, for the record, House Andes do believe this. They literally, the people who are like, you live in a fucking nice house, you're a hypocrite. They actually turn around and go, Elon Musk is actually not exploitative because he lives in a tiny house, a fucking $50,000 house. It's so stupid, dude. You're a fucking idiot. You are literally a fucking idiot who's caught up in the PR. Personally, bootlicking fucking billionaires, dude. Shut the fuck up. God damn, dude. Elon's saving the world with his tech, though? Yeah, okay, Greek. He certainly. Tim confronted about Joe that reminds Joe that everyone Joe meets is nice to him. Yeah. It's so fucking stupid, dude. You do kind of make electric cars popular. The only thing you can attribute to Elon Musk to some degree is, yes, turning electric cars into a more popular, more mainstream concept, okay? To a certain degree. Even that is not on his shoulders alone. That's it. That's literally it. And that's marketing. It's not just Elon Musk either. And ultimately, electric cars were obviously the future and still would have absolutely become popular regardless of whether Elon Musk was pumping them or not. Okay? This idea that like electric cars wouldn't be popular without Elon Musk is almost as idiotic as thinking you're not going to see an ad at the top of the hour. You're going to see an ad at the top of the hour every hour. There's a 60-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads at the top of the hour, then all you need to do is put your hands together and fucking pray that someone gives you a sub. Or if you don't get gifted, because it's not a fucking guarantee, then, you know, make your own luck by subscribing for $5 or subscribing for free with a Twitch Prime. If you don't have $5, then, you know, use a fucking Twitch Prime. Utilize that shit, baby. Uh-oh. Fuck! That is so fucking annoying. And I don't know if it's like literally because of, I don't know if it's because it's saved. We're fine. We're fine. Ben Fish, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Greek God X, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Greek, for trolling. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. Elon also had his comp on the brink of bankruptcy without subsidies, and now he's against them all. I get the rest. The rest get shit. Yeah, I know. It's LA servers. They've been terrible. Wait, really? It's the LA servers that are fucking up every time? Is that why I'm seeing drop frames? Annoying. You got a 10-second ad? Good. Good. Stop complaining about it. All right, let's watch the rest of this.
Listen, I know for a fact he doesn't live there. He stayed there for a while when he first came to Austin.
Right.
He does not live there. That's
right.
And not only that, even if he did, it's not even his house.
Right.
So you're giving the richest guy on planet Earth a hard time.
Right.
Because he might have stayed in a nice house that wasn't his.
It's stupid.
But it's so crazy. Like, what do you want him to do with that money? He's literally the richest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he is doing that same thing where he's literally fucking, he's right. He's right. Him living in a $50,000 house does not change the fact that he is literally the wealthiest person on the fucking planet, okay? How he accumulated that wealth is what matters. And also, more importantly than that, like him living in a $50,000 house doesn't change that fucking reality. That shit is for the birds. So what is Joe Rogan doing? He's saying that shit's for the birds and everyone's a bird. That's what he's saying. Why is this Joe's take and not who the fuck cares what he lives in take? I don't understand why he's like simultaneously being like, who cares? He's the richest guy in the world. Like, it's so stupid that people are criticizing him for living there. It's like, yeah, except, you know, it is stupid for people being like one way or the other being bent over. If anything, you should be more fucking annoyed. You driving a 2010 Toyota Camry, poor LARPing, Elon in a small house equals what? No, Elon Musk is a humble guy who doesn't care about all the wealth that he has. That's why he lives in a $50,000 house. That's why, you know, when I drive my Toyota Camry, it's not because I'm fucking, you know, lazy as shit to go get a new car and don't really use it that much, but it's because I'm LARPing as a poor, okay? Like, what? You're going to fucking all of a sudden magically forget how much money I made from the Twitch leaks because I have a fucking Toyota Camry? No, dumbass. Ultimately, how you make your money is what matters more than anything else.
Wasn't
stupid.
his.
It's stupid.
But it's so crazy. Like,
It's
what do
silly.
you want him to do with that money? He's literally the richest guy in the world.
Yeah.
So what do you want him to do? Do you think he shouldn't live in a nice house on Austin? On Lake Austin?
I don't think that, but I think people we're at a point now where there's such a vast chasm between people that have a lot of money and the people of nothing, right?
Right.
And he's become kind of a symbol of that. So is Bezos, because they're literally now flying rockets into space.
Yeah.
So
Why is Tim Dillon making such great fucking takes, by the way? I'm actually surprised. He's literally like, this is a remarkable change of pace for Tim Dillon. I know he's always like, he used to be like he used to be a centrist comedian, and he has some really funny fucking outtakes about, you know, Meghan McCain and stuff like that. But It is surprising because after the Alex Jones shit, I was just like, oh God, that was so nasty to watch.
So all the while you have all of these other problems and all of these other issues. So, you know, obviously people are going to, and I think he likes the attention. This is not a guy that doesn't want to be famous. He loves fame, 100%. You don't agree?
I don't know if he loves it. I think it comes with the job, and I don't think he.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Of course he loves it. He's a fucking billionaire. He doesn't have to post 9gag memes on Twitter. He could literally go live on an island, okay? He could literally fucking go live on a fuck island for the rest of his life and stay out of the public scrutiny. When you're a billionaire, the only reason why you're in the public eye is because you personally want to. How many billionaires do we never think about? How many billionaires are out there that we never even fucking talk about? The only reason why we talk about billionaires is when they want us to talk about them. That's it. So this notion that Elon Musk is like, a victim to the media constantly fucking paying attention to him is psychotic when his net worth, his valuation is closely tied to the psychotic fan base that he's been able to tag along, that it also has a financial vested interest in the Tesla stock performing well. Okay? It's a double whammy. He's making these motherfuckers make money. He's making money for these motherfuckers that like are psychotically and obsessively following him because they are invested into this overinflated, overvalued stock. Okay? And also simultaneously, the reason why they get invested into the Elon Musk brand or Tesla in general is because they love that shit. They have a parasocial relationship with Elon Musk that's only reinforced through the financial interests that they have.
Minds it.
Oh, I think he quite enjoys it. I mean, he seems to have fun.
Pursues it? He definitely has fun, but he has fun with a lot of things.
Is Warren Buffett tweeting every day like this?
No, but Warren Buffett is not also inventing.
Oh my God, Tim Dillon, what the fuck? Absolutely correct take.
50 different things at the same time.
He's a multi-billionaire. I mean,
he is, but he's an investor.
Sure.
Elon Musk is digging tunnels under cities and shooting rockets into space and revolutionizing electric cars.
Where are the tunnels?
Well, there's one.
Oh my God, he is so right. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Where are the tunnels, dude? Also, it's a tunnel. Revolutionizing tunnels? You fucking baboon. What do you mean revolutionizing tunnels? What kind of fucking ape brain take is that, Joe? Holy shit, dude. Elon Musk, revolutionizing tunnel. My man said Elon Musk revolutionized tunnels, dude. Joe Rogan, for a guy who fucking constantly shits on like social media and Silicon Valley liberals, is literally the same ape-brained idiot that is the VC pipeline Silicon Valley moron, okay? Silicon Valley investors absolutely fucking love when someone says, I am doing disruption, okay? I'm doing a disruptive technology. And then they turn around and they're like, we're disrupting the bodegas, the corner market. With what? A fucking vending machine, okay? But they're like, woo, you said it's disruptive new tech. It's a vending machine, but all of a sudden, you called it disruptive and new, so I'm going to fucking give you $1 million. That is precisely what Joe Rogan is doing with Elon Musk right now. He's revolutionizing digging a hole in the ground, dude. Wow. That's crazy. Disruptive, dude. That's great.
One from Vegas to LA. Have you seen it?
I've not seen it, and we don't need one. That tunnel should collapse with everyone going from Vegas to fucking LA. That tunnel should collapse. I think he likes it. I think he likes being kind of the bad boy Jetsons. He's like a Jetsons
Did I
character.
tell you about when I went to Vegas with Whitney?
Let's watch this. Tim Dillon reminds everyone that Joe meets is nice to him. I wonder why.
The thing about Austin that I've loved more than anything is the people are more relaxed and friendly here.
Is that true?
100%.
Who was mean to you in L.A.?
They're just weird.
I would
They're
see
tense.
people around you, and you were always treated like a god. This is my one thing you say that. You're like, people are friendlier in Texas. I've never seen anyone be anything but very happy to see you in L.A. It's not like people...
Yeah, but it's not like I don't know that people aren't nice. Like, I see the way they talk to other people.
Sure.
I see the way they talk to me if they don't know who I am.
Yeah.
You know that.
The people here are friendly, but I think people everywhere are kind of friendly, right?
You think so? I think they're tense in LA. I think there's too
Tim is never getting invited again. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be surprised if Joe has Tim back on. This is the most pushback. This is the most pushback I've ever seen a Joe Rogan guest give Joe Rogan. So I don't know if was, and this is like light too, by the way, but I do respect that. Maybe I will have Tim on the show. I know he said he likes me and things like that in the past, but after seeing his Alex Jones appearance, I was like, what the fuck? But you know, this is pretty good.
much traffic and too many people.
Yeah, but the traffic's coming here. I mean, you got to be careful what you wish
It's
for.
a joke.
It's gonna not be a
It's
joke.
joke.
It'll not be a joke soon.
It's a joke.
Keep telling everyone how great
I
it is.
leave here at 5 o'clock all the time. It's like, la-di-da, I'm home in 10 minutes.
Sure.
It ain't shit.
Sure, but I think that
Bro, did he just say Texas doesn't have traffic? What the fuck? Wait, what? I mean, it's not as bad as LA, but god damn, dude. You're really gonna fucking just be like, Texas doesn't have traffic? Especially fucking Austin? Holy shit. It's like if he lived in fucking Reseda or some shit, and then his studio was right next door to his house, and he's like, there's no traffic in LA. Like, dog, what the fuck? There absolutely is crazy fucking traffic in parts of Texas that are, you know, occupied by humans.
telling everyone how great it
I
is.
leave here at 5 o'clock all the time. It's like, la-di-da, I'm home in 10 minutes.
Sure.
It ain't shit.
Sure, but I think that, you know, you were treated nicely in LA. People liked you in LA.
Do you think that people are nicer here?
It's hard to know. I think people are sweet everywhere, and then people suck everywhere. I don't think there's a real. I've never noticed a huge difference between the way people act. I think people in New York want things very quick,
Yeah.
but they're not dicks. They just want things very quick. Cali's a little more laid back. I don't think that the man on 6th Street who stabbed me last week was very sweet. The guy who ran up to me and just
still on 6th Street. You got to keep walking.
yeah. But I mean, listen. There's tremendous potential in the city. The city has some issues, like everything else.
Yeah.
But there's some issues.
There's issues whenever you get giant groups of people together.
That's right.
But I think there's less issues when you get 1 million versus when you get 20 million.
Well, you're gonna have more than 1 million here soon. You get like 400 something people moving here every day.
Is that true?
Yeah.
400?
Yeah.
Where are they going?
I don't know. Not
Yeah.
your neighborhood.
No, I tried.
You think LA warps people's perceptions of traffic? Yeah. It is surprising to see a Joe Rogan guest actually push back on him a little bit. Maybe it's because I hate, just fucking despise how much people suck Joe. Like, they suck on him so hard that, like, anytime I see some like minor pushback, I'm like, well, that's kind of content. That's different. That's new content. You know what I mean? This is good. This is surprising. This is like new shit. People are nice everywhere, but people are fake as fucking Texas two-faced. I know this because my family's military. Lol, I have a Mexican brother, and they're like everyone else there. Sorry, I'm a Texas hater. What? I think no matter what we talk about, people's point of view is going to be completely clouded by their own personal biases here. There's no shot you can make a across-the-board assessment of how humans are. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. There's good people and bad people everywhere. That's so dumb. Tim Dillon is a comedian, not a poly grifter. Less the reason for him to suck off Joe. Yeah, but he was sucking off Alex Jones and shit. Hasan, you were right about her? What?